welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. If you are returning, you already know it. You are fabulous. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Let's get started. Okay, so DIY number one. First off, I've got these lamb's ear that came from Walmart, and can I just say that they are fabulous. I've also got this wreath form that I end up actually not using, but that's besides the point. Okay, and then I have this tobacco basket that I dropped, yes, and busted the corner. But besides that, I got it from Walmart for like $8. Now, as you can see there, I did decide to use a different wreath. So I've got this wicker wreath or wooden, whatever you want to call it. And I decided to use it because I could just stick the stems of the lamb's ear down in it instead of having to wire it onto the other wreath form or hot glue in it. And then, you know, my greenery is burnt from then on and, you know, whatever. Anyways, it just was a lot easier and just way more practical to use this particular wreath. Okay, now I've got this cotton that my daughter and her aunt actually got for me at a local like farmer's market that I've been meaning to use ever since she got it for me. And I thought that this was the perfect time to do that. Now, this DIY is super duper simple, okay? But we're going to add something to it, and I think that y'all will enjoy this. I get a lot of questions about the bows that I make, and it's actually like the Olivia bow from Olivia's Romantic Home. That's where I learned to make this, but it's so easy to make. So I wanted to do a tutorial on this channel. So I've got those ribbons there, came from Walmart and the Dollar General. I take my first ribbon, loop it out, then you're going to loop it onto itself 4 times. Now, you're going to end up with 3 loops on each end of this. Ears, loops, whatever you want to call it. But that first one, you just do it to see how big you want the bow to be. And then as you can see here, I looped it over 4 more times, and that gave me 3 ears on each side. Don't worry, this will go slow, and y'all can see every single little part of it. Now, I do kind of fly through the rest of the ribbon, actually cutting it and looping it and whatever, because you didn't need to see that 100 times. But I'm showing you there that you're going to make sure that those 2 ends that are cut off are close to the middle, and that they are where you're not going to actually snip those when we get ready to snip. So just make sure those are in the middle. You're going to line up all of your ribbon, and then you're going to make a very small snip on each side of this ribbon. You're just going to take it and snip it. It's easier to do if you don't have all 3 of them together, but for some silly reason, I did it like that. But anyways, now I'm going to take a Chanel stem, and sometimes I like to use a zip tie also, but you're just going to slide that right through your little snips that you just made. Pull your stems out and twist this dude up. Tighten it up just as tight as you can get it without, you know, obviously breaking your Chanel stem, but leave your 2 stems out there. Now, we're going to take some more ribbon. I'm just going to cut off just enough to have a length that is, you know, good for this bow, and will hang out of this basket. So you're going to have to eye that according to whatever you're putting the bow on. Now, I just cut both of my ribbon. I only did 2 of them for the tails, but I just cut 2 of them and then dovetailed the ends. We're going to take that ribbon, twist it around 1 time, just to where it's got 1 little notch in it. And then you're going to take your 2 stems and twist those around it. Now your tail is attached, but leave those 2 stems on there. Don't cut those off. Leave those on there. They will come in handy, I promise. This bow is so easy, y'all, and it is so pretty. I just wanted to be able to show y'all how to do this. I had a lot of comments after I did the lanterns, the video with the lanterns in it, and I just wanted to take the time to actually show y'all exactly how to make this bow. So now's the fun part. You just fluff and fluff and fluff. And when I say fluff and fluff, I mean really fluff and fluff. That's what I do. I keep playing with it. I will continue to do that until I can't fluff it no more. I just fluff it, twist it as I'm fluffing, just so that I can, you know, get it to a good a good size. Everything's evened out. My loops are all evened out. Gorgeous. I love it. All right, now we're going to take those 2 stems, slide them right through the basket, and then come up just right through the basket. And then we're just going to tighten that dude right down. See, those Chanel stems came in handy. They are perfect for this. I got 2 dogs fighting in the background here, y'all. These 2 are like 2 kids. I swear they are. Oh, my gracious. All right, so in the comments, let me know, with the bow or without. I love it plain and simple, just like it is, and I will probably leave it this way. But I did want to add the bow just to show y'all, and let's see what y'all think. Let me know in the comments, with or without the bow. Alrighty, moving right along. DIY number 2. Okay, so for this one, I've got this platter that I actually had started another DIY with previously. Got it from the Dollar Tree, and then I've got this sisal rope, however you say it. I got that at Walmart. Now, I started by just placing some hot glue directly in the middle of this, and I began to spin this around. I'm just going around and around and around with that rope. When you start, I mean, you got to have tough fingers or use like a silicone mat or one of those silicone spatulas or whatever, because you really do have to kind of hold it in place to get that first turn, you know. But super simple to do. I just continued that all the way around this thing. Literally, I would run a line of glue, run the rope, run a line of glue, run the rope. Just steadily going all the way around this. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you will know each time I upload a new video. Also, go check me out over on coffee.com. I actually have a little site set up there where you can purchase most of the DIYs that you see made on this channel. All right, now I just continued going around and around and around this platter. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like literally, I went all the way to the edge of it. Then I took me 3 pieces of that rope, braided it, and made myself some handles. Just hot glued those handles on. Literally, just placed some hot glue on the back. Pop them dudes down. I did the same thing for the other side. Just flipped it over, kind of eyed it to make sure that I was even with the other one. And there you have it. Now, I wanted to add a little extra element to this. So I decided to paint it. I taped it off and then painted it with my plaster color chalk paint by Waverly. And I just felt like it kind of, you know, it just kind of made it pop. It really set it off. Now, I had found this little burlap flower in my stash, and I thought, you know what, that would be so stinking cute on that tray. So I love this. This was so simple, but it definitely looks very high end. Okay, y'all, so I want to take a second and tell y'all about my mattress. I know that is like an odd thing to do, just totally random, completely random, okay? But I was offered to do a review on a mattress by Novella Homes, And I honestly, when I got the email, I thought, oh Lord, I don't know, because if this is not a good situation, then there's no way I'm telling my viewers about it, because a good mattress is like a big deal at my house. I want a good mattress. I have got to sleep at night or I do not function. Okay. So, and I don't sleep real well anyway. So good mattress is a big deal, but I actually went ahead with it. I received the mattress. It actually came FedEx, as a matter of fact, in a box, y'all. It was smushed down in a box. And this is a 100% queen size mattress. It's a 12-inch mattress, matter of fact. It's got it is the Vitality Hybrid Mattress. It is designed for all sleeping types with cooling gel memory foam and medium firm core support system. It provides each sleeping position a good amount of support to keep the body and spine aligned. How about that? It is awesome is what it is, actually. So when we got this mattress, you actually roll it out, like take it out of the box, you roll it out. It's in like about a 5-foot box. Now this box is huge and it is heavy, so you will need some help, getting it in the house or whatever. But once you get it in, you just open it up. It comes with its own little like cutting tool that you cut the plastic off with. And as soon as you cut the plastic, it starts making this noise, like a suction type noise, and it immediately starts to like form. You know what I mean? It's all memory foam, so it just forms, and it is the neatest thing ever. You leave it for 72 hours and then it's like fully good to go. So what we did was laid it over the top of another mattress and just let it sit like in an extra bedroom. We just laid it over a mattress and let it, do its thing for the full 72 hours. I didn't want to mess it up. I wanted to give it a 100% review. So, but this thing is awesome. It limits the motion transfer that you feel from partners or pets that move during the night. Like the pocket spring work independently of each other so that a combination sleeper's partner will not be disturbed. So what that's saying is if your partner moves around all the time, you're not going to feel it. And that is 100% what makes me love this mattress. Like when he moves all night long, my boyfriend moves all night long. He is just that kind of sleeper. He doesn't sleep well. So it ends up causing me not to sleep good. Well, ever since we got this mattress, y'all, 100% worth it. This thing is awesome. So I'm going to leave links in the description box for the Novella Homes. And then there's also a coupon code, and the coupon code is BLESSED. So this is they give a 30-night sleep trial so that you can, try out the mattress or whatever risk-free before committing to it. And I think it's great. All right. Up next, we got DIY number 3, and probably one of my favorites. Okay, so I've got these I'm just going to call them little houses because that's what they look like to me. I've got this windmill, and I've also got stickers all from the Dollar Tree. Now, I took the little houses and I tried my best to get this stuff off the front. I even used my heat gun, y'all, and I still could not peel that stuff off. So, end up flipping them over. We're just going to use the back. I've got my plaster colored chalk paint by Waverly. I started out just dry brushing these. I was going to distress them that way. And then I was like, no, I think I'll just paint them in and then go back with my sandpaper and actually distress these, the right way, make it look really, really good. So that's what I did. I just sanded down all around the edges. Now I'm going to go in with my Arteza paints, Arteza, however you want to say it. I think I say it different every time I say it, but this is the 60 acrylic colors is what this paint came out of, that big box right there. And I wanted to show you that because when you see how well you are able to do the galvanized metal look with these paints, you're going to want some, okay? So I go over it with the gray, and that is to cover up that kind of greenish color it had. Then we're going to go back over that with the silver. Now, once the gray dried, I did let the gray dry. Then I'm going back over it with the silver, and that's to get the metal look. Now comes the fun part. We are going to take it and do some rust. Look at that color. Y'all, that is so stinking, like, just vibrant and gorgeous. I mean, it's rust color, but it's still a very beautiful color. It's just so, I cannot get over how vibrant their colors are. And there's 60 of them in that set. So you've got like every color red, every color green, every color blue. I mean, just gorgeous, gorgeous colors. But look at how well this does. I mean, it literally looks just like rust. This turns out fabulous. I mean, just, oh my goodness, I love it. So I went all the way around the edges, and anywhere that I thought that, this would naturally rust is where I was actually trying to make it the thickest or, give it that really rusted look. Then I'm going to take my brush. I'm not putting any more paint on it. I'm just using what's left on there of the silver, and I'm just going to blend that in a little bit. Now that's just to make it look like, it's in there instead of like on top of it, make it really look like it's in there. And it turns out so good. All right, so I took my little houses, laid them out, and we're going to spell out the word home. Now, I did take some painter's tape and put it right across this so that way I could keep a straight line, because Lord knows I can't do a straight line without having some type of help. So I just laid my painter's tape across there. Then I go in with my letters. This turns out so stinking cute. And yes, I just ripped the end of the E off. Yes, I did. But it's okay. It's just crafting, okay? We're just going to slide that dude back on. Nobody will ever know it. All right, so once I'm done with those, I actually remembered that I had wait, we got to put the windmill on. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I played around with it until I decided which of these little houses I wanted to attach the windmill to, but I wanted it to just kind of look like it was in the background, So I held it on there by the metal piece and then took my hot glue and dumped a boatload of hot glue on there. I mean, I put a ton. Now, here comes the wreath. So I remembered I had this wreath in some of my Christmas stash. I fixed up a little buffalo checked ribbon, made myself a little shoestring bow. I'm just going to put it on that wreath, and we're just going to add that wreath right over the top of the O. I went ahead and left the O on there because it was already good and stuck, and I thought, you know what, the wreath will cover it so well that you'll never know the O was there. So that's what we did, and there you have it. I think this is so cute. It's definitely very different, but I still think it's a one of a kind for sure. I love it. All right, we've made it to the end. DIY number 4. So I've got these books that I got from the Dollar Tree, and then I have got these stickers that came from from Walmart, and they're a little bit thicker. Like, I think they're actually called thickers, but anyways, whatever. So I took my books, took the packaging off of them, took the paper off of them, and then I just painted them with that plaster chalk paint. And like literally top to bottom, they are painted. Now, I'm going to take those stickers and spell out the words, let's, wait for it, stay home. Too cute, right? I love it. I think it is so stinking cute. Oh my goodness, yes. Love it. I love how sleek they look. I think it's perfect. Now, I have this ribbon that I got from, it's actually burlap ribbon from burlapfabric.com. I'll leave a link in the description box for you if you're interested in anything from Burlap Fabric. They have got tons of stuff to choose from. But they were kind enough to give me quite a few items to work with, and this is one of them. So I'm just taking this burlap ribbon. I obviously, as you saw there, twisted it around it just like you would a present. I'm going to tie it up in just a regular old shoestring bow. This DIY is so simple. Anybody can do this one, and it is such a cute piece for winter. It's really a cute piece for any time, but I thought this was cute for winter, let's stay home. Anyways, of course, being as we are liable to be quarantined here again soon, and we may be all staying home, but I added some buffalo check, and boom, look at how stinking cute these are. Oh, I'm in love with these right here. All right, so I got a little bonus for y'all. This wasn't exactly a DIY because it's so simple, but it is something that I wanted to share with y'all. So I've got these little like shelf sitters that I got from the Dollar General store, $1 a piece. And then I also have these coasters that I got for $1 a piece. Now, all I did with these is literally hot glue them to each other. That's why it was kind of a little bonus DIY instead of just a full-on DIY, because it's just so simple. But they are so stinking cute. Like, they're perfect for putting on a tiered tray because of the size. They're so small that they're literally perfect for that. I mean, just too stinking cute. All right, y'all, that is it for today. I hope that y'all have enjoyed these DIYs. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and family, and please, I would love for you to subscribe. That would be awesome. Definitely hit that notification bell so that you will know each time I upload a new video. All right, y'all, I truly do hope that y'all have enjoyed this. I know that I am so happy that we're back to Farmhouse. I love it. So definitely check out me on the coffee shop. It is Blessed Beyond Measure. Y'all have a blessed day.